My name is Kylie Thiel, and I'm a CPA and the Vice President of Product Development at Microsolv Inc., the publisher of Red Company Financial Statement Analysis and Solid Footing Building an Accounting Foundation. The purpose of this video is to show you what Red Company is, how students will learn financial statement analysis from Red Company, and how you can incorporate Red Company into your course. Red Company utilizes an integrated teaching approach designed to teach students financial statement analysis by using a combination of a textbook and a software-driven financial statement simulation model for a hypothetical company called Red Company. Red Company is typically used during the last 2 weeks of an introductory financial accounting course at both the undergraduate and graduate levels. In addition to the textbook and software, there are also 10 teaching videos available online, each ranging from 10 to 20 minutes in length. These videos can be viewed by the students prior to reading the material in the textbook as a way to introduce the topics, or can be viewed after reading the material in the textbook to reinforce the concepts learned. The easy-to-understand nature of the material makes Red Company an effective choice for an online course, or for an entry-level course as a self-study with little to no lecturing by the instructor. Although financial statement analysis contains concepts that can be difficult for students to grasp, students find that they are able to perform financial statement analysis on actual public companies and have the ability to evaluate a company's financial performance at the completion of Red Company. The Red Company software includes software-driven annual report projects for 4 public companies. The annual report projects allow the student to apply the 32 financial statement analysis tools learned through the Red Company book to the annual report of an actual public company. The annual report project requires that the student understands how to calculate, interpret, and use their new analysis tools to provide insight into the financial health of the company being analyzed. In an undergraduate course, students are generally assigned 1 company to complete, and it typically takes around 3 to 4 hours for the student to complete their project. The 4 projects included in the Red Company software are for Lowe's, Home Depot, Southwest Airlines, and Johnson & Johnson. These companies have been carefully chosen for their relatively clean financial statements. These companies will not be new to the students because after learning each financial statement analysis tool, there is a section in the software where the student reads about the financial statement ratios being applied to the 4 companies and a corresponding section in the textbook that requires students to answer questions related to the annual report project companies. The software uses the prior year financial information, whereas the project tests the students on the most recently available financial statements. This integrated approach allows for greater understanding for the student while working on their project. After completing the project, the student electronically submits their project file to the instructor for grading. The instructor receives automatic grading software and is able to grade a project in approximately 5 seconds or less. The annual report projects and grading software are updated each year to reflect the most recent financial statements available for the 4 companies. Students learn financial statement analysis from Red Company by first reading about the financial statement analysis tool in the textbook. The student is then directed by the textbook to interact with the Red Company software. As an example, in Chapter 3, the student learns about the total assets turnover ratio when learning about the DuPont analysis. The student first reads about the ratio in the Red Company book. Then, to better understand the ratio, the student is directed to make changes to Red Company's input variables and observe the impact of their changes on the ratio. The student changes net sales from $2.1 million to $2.4 million. The student then observes that the increase in net sales caused the total assets turnover ratio to increase from 1.82 to 1.99. The student then goes back to the Red Company textbook and reads about why the ratio changed and what the change means to a person performing financial statement analysis. The consistent feedback that we receive from instructors is that the combination of the easy-to-read textbook and the dynamic software helps students to better understand how financial statement analysis works than by simply reading in a traditional textbook. Red Company sells in bookstores for around $26. For more information on how to include Red Company into your course, please contact me at kylie@redcompanyaccounting.com. You could also call the author directly at 513-295-2828. We'd also be happy to send you an evaluation copy, which you can request directly from our website.